Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I've been off for a couple weeks off of YouTube. I've been taking a break. I had to kind of pump the brakes a little bit. I was going a little bit too hard, doing a little bit too much, spending a little bit too much time on that, and the shop was busy. But guess what? I'm back. We have a fresh video for you today. I'm super excited about it. It is this is one of those videos, guys. This is going to be a big one for me. This is a 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 AT4X. It's white, same color as the Tahoe. It appears to be Summit White. And we're doing a 9-inch McGaughys lift kit today. It's going to be a really, really pretty lift kit. I've seen this kit. It's in the back room. I've been waiting to put this kit on and film it. It is red, very, very, very bright red. I believe the color is Red Wheel from Prismatic Powders. It's going to be super awesome. The kit is accented with black, and then the wheels that are going on it are 26x14 JTX chambers. I love JTX chambers. It's one of my favorite wheels. It's in the exact same color as the lift kit. It's red wheel with black accents. I'm going to get in there and show you the wheels and tires and stuff like that here in just a little bit, but for now I'm going to show you the truck. I'm super excited. The customer that's getting this done, he went through Leonard. Leo is another guy that works at the shop up here, and he does a lot of the sales. So if you call up here, you're going to either talk to me, Leo, or Brandon usually, but most of the time it's going to be me or Leo. So Leo has done this sale. He's knocked it out of the park. I love the way it looks. I'm very, very happy and excited to get to post this on my channel for you guys. Stay tuned, check out the truck, and let me know what you think. So here's our flawless, brand spanking new AT4X GMC Sierra 2500. They do have an AEV edition of this truck that has like a bumper kit on the front and a couple different things. I love this standard AT4X. I think it looks nice. It has that, you know, standard Sierra front bumper. A couple of the things that stick out on the truck to me right off the bat: you don't have that same lower valence on the bumper that you have on the standard Sierra. And then the AT4X also gets that cool skid plate. We're getting rid of it probably. I don't think it fits with a McGaughys kit, but it does come with that from the factory, and that's a difference for sure. The other thing, it does come with a little bit different fender trim. These are a little bit wider. They stick out of the truck a little bit more. And then down here, where, you know, we've been selling these mud flap delete kits. There's a GM mud flap delete is what this is. This comes factory on the AT4X. Now, the ones that we have might be a little bit sleeker in the back for clearance, but these would actually work the same way. But this truck comes with these from the factory, so you can, you know, fit a little bit bigger tire already. The tire and wheel that comes on this is an 18. It's an 18x9 with like a positive 44 offset, meaning that it does stick out just a little bit more than the standard Sierra, like 20-inch wheel. So you do have a little bit more poke to make up for that fender trim that's there, so the tire doesn't like stick under the truck or something. They made the offset of the wheel better. It's a 305/70/18 Goodyear. This is a 35/12/50. It's just metric, but I'm not really a huge Goodyear guy. I'm not really against them or anything, but Nitto and Toyo to me are the best tires that you can go with on a stock truck like this. Now, this truck is getting Furies because it's getting 26s, and Nitto and Toyo, they don't make 26-inch tires that I can use for this. You know, 40-inch tires are what they make, and that's too big for what we're doing here, but we're doing 37s on this truck. So if you look inside the fender well here, you can see the suspension's a little bit different on the AT4X. It does come with this Multimatic DSSV shock from the factory, which is a very, very nice shock. GM uses this on the Trail Boss ZR2 and the AT4X Sierra 1500 and 2500. They're very nice shocks. We are deleting these shocks today to make this work, but they are very nice. We're going to be using those McGaughys shocks, which are also very nice. Going back to the aesthetic of the truck, not a whole bunch else is different with the truck on the body of it. I do love that the white and black contrasting colors they have on here, and they have the AT4X badge in the grill. The truck looks awesome. Super excited to do it. I think the colors are going to match great. Everything's going to look good. I wanted to say I appreciate the customer again for giving us the opportunity to lift the truck. And stay tuned, we're about to get started. I will take this opportunity to show you the interior. There's a difference in here. You know, we've seen a lot of Denali Ultimates and AT4s and the standard Sierras, and this truck definitely has an upgraded interior to it. You have your AT4X badges on the seat, same place that the Denali Ultimate badge would be on that trim package model truck. AT4X here on the center console, which is awesome. I love the colors that they use. It's like a black and dark gray everywhere in the truck. Has this white pinstripe on the seat, which looks awesome. It's almost kind of reminds me of the Harley Davidson F-150 or F-250 seats that they used to have. Looks really cool in here. I like it. You know, blacked out ceiling, blacked out everything. This is my style. I drive this for sure. Anyway, stay tuned. We're getting started on it now. All right, so guys, this is an AT4X truck, and I know there's a lot of people probably watching this video saying, you know, why are you lifting the AT4X and wasting the Multimatic shocks that come on that truck? That's the, you know, the reasonable thing that you're paying for whenever you upgrade this trim package to the AT4X, because most of this change is the shocks. They're very nice. They're from GM. I'm sure they're great off-road. I'm sure they perform well. Unfortunately, we have to lift this truck, and the shocks are going to be too short once we lift it. So we have upgraded the McGaughys shocks for this lift kit from their standard black shock to their reservoir shock. Now this shock is beautiful. I love it. It is an option that you can buy from McGaughys. When you buy this kit, you don't have to get it. It may improve the ride just a hair, but most of the time this is just for looks. But you know, being that we're taking out nice shocks, we're going to replace them with nice shocks, and the customer really made a good choice on this one. So stay tuned and see how they look on the truck. Thank you.
do have pretty interesting conversations.
See how it would work.
Fruit cups.
It's actually not bad. Hold on.
Remember, kids, eat fruit cups without a spoon. One person.
Well, the time has finally come. I know I've done way too much content on this truck. I have too many cinematic shots. I'm gonna have to cut through these during the editing process and get rid of some of this, but this AT4X is done and I couldn't be more excited. The truck is awesome. And what really is special about this to me is I feel like I've gotten away from the big custom crazy jobs and we're doing more of the everyday, you know, leveling kits, 4-inch lift, stuff like that, little smaller, you know, more subtle jobs. And I really like this this big lift kit with the colored wheels and all that on it. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you this truck, but I just wanted to give a shout out to the customer. I don't really have much of a relationship with him at this point. Leo has done this sale from the beginning to the end, and I would like to think that maybe the customer has seen my channel or something in the past, but I don't know. Leo knocked this one out of the park. The colors match great. The color we used on this lift kit and wheels is called Red Wheel. It's from Prismatic Powder, so if you guys want that color, that's what it is. It looks awesome. The wheels are beautiful. It's the JTX Forged chamber wheels in that red and black with a floating center cap. It's amazing. Take a look at the truck. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will try to put a price at the end of this build. When I put the prices at the end of the build, I'm not putting the exact invoice that customer paid. I'm actually reworking up a whole new quote, just like you're just calling me up asking for it. So I don't know any of the special situations, or if, you know, the customer's getting, you know, leaving his tires here for 300 bucks or whatever it may be. You know, that's not the customer's invoice that you see. This is just what it would cost. So take it with a grain of salt, but I'm gonna try to put one together on this truck, and I love it. So here it is. I couldn't ask for better lighting out here today to do this clip. The truck is awesome. What we have here is a 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 AT4X. If you watch the video leading up to this, I have a couple clips of the factory shocks and a couple of the things that's different about the truck. But starting out, the fender trim on the AT4X is a little bit more, has a little bit more depth to it. It's a little wider, sticks out a little bit more. Other than that, we added these Recon lights right here to it. The factory ones are amber. I think those just look sleek, clean, you know. The truck has, let's start with the lift kit here. We have the 9-inch McGaughys lift kit in that red wheel color. Looks phenomenal. We took the the stainless steel accents out right here, and we powder coated those black with all the screws as well. Shout out to H2G Customs for doing the powder coat for us. The axle angles are great here. This is at the 9-inch setting, so you see your spindle is red, your wheel's red, your bump stop extensions are red, everything, differential drops, cross members, upper control arms, every part is red. This has the reservoir style shock in it from McGaughys. Looks amazing. We did remove the Multimatic shocks that came on this truck from the factory because they are not long enough for this lift kit. This is the McGaughys upper control arm, same thing. These were stainless steel, now they're black, powder coated. We went the black upper ball joint cap from McGaughys. You can't really see the M there, but it does have an M in it. Looks really, really nice. All right, here is the strut tensioners, or kicker braces as they call them. Followed suit with the color. This is your torsion bar drop bracket from McGaughys. Looks awesome in that red. And then there's our rear traction bar. Rear traction bar really completes the look of the front strut tensioner bars. And then of course there's our block and U-bolt back there with our reservoir shock. The wheels and tires we went with are the JTX chamber. This is phenomenal. This is a forged aluminum wheel. This is cut from a block of aluminum for this customer. Every color on this he chose, everything about this wheel he chose. And the floating center cap switch. If you're gonna spend the money on these wheels, they're expensive, but you might as well get the floaters. It just adds icing on top of the cake, I think. Wheels are phenomenal. 37, 14, 50, 26 Fury MT. It's the only tire that comes to mind when somebody asks for 26-inch wheels. I'm a Nitto Toyo guy through and through, but Furies are the best tires that I've come across for the big wheels. They are made in China, so anything that comes from China could have a slight vibration, you know, at interstate speeds, but this is the best of the product. So let me know what you think about the truck. Is the AT4X to you worth the extra money, even if you're going to lift it? Maybe. It's different. Not everybody has it. Maybe that's worth the money alone. If you guys have any questions about this build, if you're working on something like this, you know, somewhere else in the country and you're having some trouble, just call me. I'm easy to talk to. I try to help in every situation. If you'd like to come to me to get a build done like this, more power to you. I'd love to have the truck in, and I'd love to take you through the experience. Everybody needs one of these trucks at least once in their life. My name is Jake. The number here is 678-994-9180. And I'm here every day, Monday through Friday. So if you have any questions, just call me. And thanks for watching, guys. So I wanted to throw something in at the end of the video. The customer's here picking the truck up now. And a couple weeks ago, he got a Escalade done by us with some Forgiato 26-inch wheels. I really like the way this looks, and it's just probably a personal thing, like personal preference. It's probably something I would like that nobody else would like or whatever, but I just love this. I think the Forgiatos look awesome on it. They're not cheap wheels, but they do look really, really good. So if you're looking for a good setup for an SUV, Forgiato's got some nice wheels and tires, or nice wheels at least.